Hello, my name is Juana Gallegos, and today I will be talking about Chapter 4 and 3 for the reading reflection. The first one is Chapter 4, and it's called The Ensuring Educational Progress. So in this chapter, I learned about the learning standards and the general education curriculum, and how it is important that all students, especially students with special needs, are incorporated in these learning standards and the general education curriculum. In this chapter, it talks about how students with special needs have the right to receive special education and be involved to make progress within the general education program under the Every Student Succeeds Act. So all students are given high expectations and also are given the opportunity for challenging academic content standards. So this also provides all students that need help with offering them accommodations, and also for those that are still dealing with more struggles, that they are giving an opportunity to have alternate academic achievement standards. In this chapter, I also learned about the non-discriminatory evaluation. So basically what this is, the purpose is to determine the student's disability and to determine the type of services needed to make the progress for the student. In this non-discriminatory evaluation, it basically makes more of an understanding to the students, the teachers, and the parents about the nature of the disability, and it also helps them understand the present levels of the students' achievement, especially within the academic achievement tests. And it also gives them an opportunity for the students for potential growth, and in this they use the response to intervention strategies to help the student progress. How and why is this important? Well, in understanding the curriculum and learning standards, it will also help teachers and parents understand and make sure to ensure the progress for the students. And it gives the students an ambitious IEP to allow them for growth, to challenge the student, and to have the students be involved in all academic and non-academic involvements and processes. And it also gives the student annual goals. So with the annual goals, they meet educational needs, and it identifies the accommodations, and it also gives them supplementary aids if needed. Within this chapter, I also learned about the importance of inclusive setting and how it builds character, culture, commitment, and competence for all students. And also, I also learned the individualized evaluation and placements to enable students to make progress in the general education curriculum and to attain the learning goals. And within my experiences, I learned a lot about advocating for more inclusive opportunities. This chapter really opened my eyes on how it is important to have all students be sure to be given the opportunity to learn within the learning standards and the general education curriculum. I also believe that especially within my work experiences, that we need more professional development for teachers and paraprofessionals so that we all understand the importance of these inclusive opportunities, and also the importance of collecting data to monitor the students' progress. Following this, in Chapter 5, called School-Wide System of Supports, it talks about the school-wide system, and most importantly, the importance of understanding the general education curriculum in order to support students with disabilities in accessing and processing a general real education curriculum. And it emphasizes that it is for all students. Most importantly, it talks about the features of a school-wide system and how each of these systems are provided within a tiered approach of teaching, and how it is also used to screen students and monitor progress. And most importantly, it is used within a team-based decision-making. The school-wide systems that are used with the students are 3 types. The first one is the school-wide positive behavioral intervention and supports. The second is the response to intervention, and the third is comprehensive integrated 3-tiered. So in each one of these has the tiered approach to teaching, and it's also important to use the screening students and to monitor their progress. How and why is this important? Well, all these approaches are given as a tier system to help support the students in the general education setting, to help students participate and prevent behavioral issues. Most importantly, it focuses on each student's needs and the types of supports needed for their needs. And it also, in this chapter, you will learn how to implement and support with the 3 tiers of each of these systems. And it also includes all students with or without disabilities. Within all the 3 systems, I had never learned about the school-wide positive behavior intervention and supports, and it caught my attention because I have my child is dealing with behavior issues. Academically, she's doing well, but I noticed as a parent, I put myself in a parent's shoes and how I will seek for help for my child. So in this chapter, I learned about the school-wide positive behavior interventions and support. And like I said, it focuses on the behavior, and it teaches and supports all students to develop pro-social behaviors. And what I liked about this approach is that the 3 tiers are given, and the first tier is about preventing behavioral issues and universal expectations. And if the student still struggles, then the following tier 2 would be to do the check-in and check-out. Basically, this approach is to daily check in with the student, make sure that they're doing well, and then within the end of the day, making sure that they also had a good day. And I think it's a great approach. And then with the tier 3, the functional behavioral assessment will be determined, and then they will follow up with determining what is triggering the behavior and where the behavior occurred. So overall, these tiers are really helpful to making sure that how to prevent the issues, and if they continue, then to determine what is actually triggering their behavior and how it is being occurred. And like I said, I feel like as a parent, I put myself in parent shoes. I would like for all parents to also understand that this is given in schools and that they are also giving help for all their students' needs. Overall, this is what I learned, and thank you so much for listening.